Wow, guys, there's so much going on right now. I want to talk about markets, through the market sniper, what's going on, the S&P, all of this. I want to talk about crypto and what's going on. And then I need to talk about reset, control structure, ratcheting up. But something we've just simply got to discuss, and I'll turn the volume off here, but yesterday, a symbolic moment that I expect you'll be seeing. Watch it play out right there, the fire in Notre Dame and the collapse of that pinnacle. Now, I want you to think about what I'm going to say to you right now. The end of times is all about the third temple coming in the Temple of the Mount area, and simultaneous to the Notre Dame fire, the greatest distraction for all Europeans and everybody watching. Simultaneous to that, a fire erupts at the same time at AL-Aqsa Mosque on top of the Temple Mount in Old Jerusalem. That's right. I've predicted that they will do something with view to taking down or destroying that structure, so that the third temple can be erected on that spot. Or they will build very close to or adjacent party wall of some sort. But I think they want it down. So simultaneous to that, and a major attempt was made, and we're not getting much information, but that there was fires raging through the roof on the Al-Aqsa Mosque. Isn't that unbelievable? Calculate the odds on that. Two totem poles of symbolism for two faiths, both under siege, simultaneously, same evening. Watch what the right hand is doing, watch what the right hand is doing, watch, look at the eyes, dish. And there comes the left, and you missed it. Because distraction. I find this unparalleled, and I want to say there are real dark forces that are building up in my assessment. The probabilities of that happening mathematically. Forget people that are a little bit ephemeral and want to get voodoo and and many news media will seize on it. Oh, it's time for a new world, all-encompassing religion. As we see the old symbols die, we need to seize the opportunity of embracing more broadly and being more encompassing, open tent, have everyone in the same tent peeing out rather than people outside peeing in. This sort of nonsense coming out. Symbols have fallen. Maybe it's a sign of the times. God has spoken, or the opportunity must be taken. Watch out for the people that come with these kind of messages. Time for a new inclusive religion. Let's put it in the oldest city where all the religions have come from. Hey, what about that place in Jerusalem? There was a fire that knocked a mosque down. Oh, just happens to be one of the most important Muslim sites as well. Watch what is going down, the orchestrators in the religious space. Watch what's going down that is symbolic, and watch what happens at the same time as something else happens. We had a lot happen recently, as the Brexit can got effectively kicked to a cultist day. We also had the Assange scoop up. There is an acceleration of the fascist state. As I said previously, there is no left and right. There's no feminism. Those are all distraction games. There is liberty, the interest in the individual, liberty on one scale, and there is fascism on the other. And the fascism is a statist fascism with the cooperation of the great oligarchy or corporates whose lobby groups work government and whose government regulate back, and they self-serve each other in the wealth creation for themselves. And then there is liberty for the individual. This is the thing. This is the thing of our times. Sorry, I rolled that up there. Liberty. Squeeze my Y in there. Big Y. And this is where everything is. Everything else is distraction. and an attack on religious symbols right now is part of problem, reaction, solution. The solution, a one world religion, maybe something that overarches all religions and pulls everybody in. No hide laws, love one another. Who knows what's coming? But watch out for this. There is a battle. The fascism ratchet only turns one way and it tightens. Then it rests. Then it tightens. And there is an escalation and a quickening of bizarre, highly improbable events that are occurring, coinciding. And you can say people are mad. It's all random. It just happened. Or you can say enough occasions of extreme things happening very conveniently on the same time, escalating certain agendas that have already been predicted and spoken about. We've predicted that there's stuff coming for AL-Aqsa Mosque that won't be favorable, that there will be a third temple definitely being erected. Trump accelerated that by making Jerusalem the capital of Israel, a global city which has the seeds of all faiths, which had both Christianity and the Muslim faith in it. This is what's going down, guys, and that is absolutely escalating. Make of it what you will. I have some benchmark of notions of my own in terms of where that is heading. You can decide what you make of it, but the Zionism, fascism, and the corporates that back and self-serve the same rotating government and the permanent dark state intelligence-based governments behind them. Wow, if you only knew what they got up to behind their closed doors, you would be shocked. There's psychotic dominance in there, really to be at the top levels. We were discussing it last night in the scenario casting team, that you have to be bloodlust, control, freakery to be at the top of these pyramids, because tolerating real democracy and real feedback is seen as weakness, and you mustn't underestimate the psychopathic tendencies of this fascist corporate cartel. And on the concept of Brexit and Assange, all of them are sitting on this side of the equation. They will fail the Brexit test, they will fail the Assange test, and they are all for the coming fascist corporate state. Okay, with that, I love you and leave you, and you make of it what you want. That this particular symbol that has never had, that I've known, a major event, it's an excellent quality building, it's been well maintained, it's never had an event where it's been under structural attack in any form, and now we have a fire. I wonder. Okay, keep your eyes open, and don't be easily led on a hate the Muslims type game, a divide and conquer game, when they say yes, certain people of a certain appearance were seen around the Notre Dame and all of that. Remember who works with Israel, the Saudis, and the Middle East could all be dark state operatives from Mossad and anywhere else in the world looking to do the 9/11 finger up job.